Microphone check, testing 1 2, test. Looks like everything's working. Let me see here. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Alright, it's close enough. Alright, for those watching, I am back on Final Fantasy XIV. Finally finished the MSQ for Endwalker. Holy shit, that was an emotional roller coaster. And, well, I'm doing post MSQ content. Well, let's see George be trying unlocking some dungeons today. I forgot what this one is, Mononoke Where? I'm not sure what this is. I think it's a dungeon because the quest is blue. If they're blue, usually means they unlock something. Ah, my dear Zack, it gladdens me to see you return to Eastern Shores. You got new drip? Oh. New outfit, nice. As you can see, preparations for our journey are well underway. Partial though I am to the traditional Higan kimono, if we are to climb a mountain, it would be prudent to do so in comfort as well. And who are your friends? But I presume you would rather discuss matters of greater import than my attire. Fear not, my capable associates are ready and eager to brief you on the challenge ahead. Dun, dun, dun. We have reserved the finest chambers of the inn for the occasion, so let us reconvene away from all the hustle and bustle, shall we? Ooh, this is pretty. Oh dang it, picture didn't go fast enough. Hello, Master Hancock, Master Zack. We are most grateful for your aid in this matter. I am Tsubaki, and my Onmyoji companion is called Tokimori. Onmyoji, what does that mean again? We are come to Kagane on behalf of Lord Uzumibi, who presides over Mount Rokon and the surrounding lands. His lordship is the one I mentioned in my missive. Hearing of my interest in Far Eastern treasures, he knew at once that I would find the lure of this sacred peak irresistible. Ah, I forget that you are not familiar with these lands as I. Let us begin with the basics, and expound upon the finer points as we go. To orient our destination in your mind's eye, we must first review Hingashi's geography. Of the many islands which comprise this nation, it is here on the western coast of Shishu where Kagane serves as our shining beacon of commerce. Mount Rokon, meanwhile, can be found far from our beloved city of trade. Here in the northeastern corner of the isle. Upon the slopes of the sacred mountain sits Shoujo Temple, a monastery where monks gather to train their bodies and souls. Alas, in defiance of this holy purpose, a horde of otherworldly demons have claimed the temple as their own. His lordship suspects that a collection of the accursed treasures is to blame for this infestation. In the far east, you see, tis believed that well-preserved objects may come to possess living souls after a time. These vessels turned kami are known as Tsukumogami. The Tsukumogami in turn may attract or even beget other spirits. These Mononoke clearly have no regard for the sanctity of the amount, and so Lord Uzumibi desires a swift resolution. Compassionate soul that I am, I could not bear to stand idly by. But as men of wealth and influence, base altruism is beneath us both. So I offered to aid his lordship in a manner befitting our stations, by brokering a mutually beneficial arrangement. Simply put, should I find a way to rid the mountain of Mononoke, I may lay claim to any accursed treasure that I find. One man's trash is another man's Takaramono? That's Hingan for treasure, by the by. Really, they had to put a translation. And here, my friend, is where you come in. During our jaunts to the mountain, you will serve as the bodyguard and slay any monstrous Mononoke we encounter. In exchange, you shall become one of the blessed few to bear witness to the wonders and terrors of Mount Rockun. A fair deal, yes? I've always wanted to explore more of Engashi. Collecting cursed treasure sounds like a dangerous pastime. Yeah, be adventurous. That's our Warrior of Lights. I knew you wouldn't disappoint. Now that the matter of Zack's participation is settled, might I inquire as to the current owner of these items, Mr. Tsubaki? And they're having sushi. Eating sushi right now sounds really good. The treasures were brought into the temple at the behest of Gorai, the head monk. Though his disciples doubt not that his intentions were pure, his actions have brought them great misfortune. Like you, Master Hancock, Gorai was an avid collector of antiques and claimed that the Tsukumogami who dwelled within them ought to be worshipped. Driven by his fervent belief, he purchased all manner of items he deemed worthy of veneration. Did this dude summon a primal by accident? But as his collection grew, so too did certain troubling phenomena. An unholy shadow began to loom over the sacred mountain, and under this wicked veil were the Mononoke emboldened to break their fetters. Fearing for their lives, the monks had no choice but to flee, their home defiled by demons. We could not allow the scourge to spread further, and sent our strongest warriors to slay the fiends. But few returned. Knowing that victory could not be attained by our forces alone, my lord bade us employ magics to contain the threat. Tokimori is one of the valiant few who returned from the temple. 'Tis thanks to his diligent reports that we know aught of Mount Rockun's present state. Our orders were to find Gorai and convince him to part ways with his treasures. Our pleas fell on deaf ears. He was like unto an animal. I suspect his semblance of reason has left him. Though the seal we placed upon the mountain endures, the Mononoke have had ample time to corrupt the souls of those who could not make their escape. Should you encounter any survivors, do not show them a modicum of mercy. 'Tis too late. We have prepared our strongest falcons. Their keeper shall await you by the Buktyson hot springs, and will summon the birds once your preparations are complete. Word of caution: the falcons fear the Mononoke and will refuse to fly close to the temple. They shall bring you to the foot of the mountain, but no further. Beyond that point, you will have to climb. Many thanks, my friends. Now then, if we are to depart soon, I think it best we feast to our heart's content. One cannot slay demons on an empty stomach. I just had some corn dogs earlier. Not bad, pretty tasty corn dogs too. But I don't think I would pay the same price again, because it's like a $5 corn dog. Like, holy crap. You're the venture who will aid us, I presume. 'Tis an honor and a privilege. My bird shall deliver you to Mount Rockin's base. Go well, my friend. May the kami keep you. Mount Rockin is rife with dangers. Do not underestimate your enemies. Why, thanks once again for your assistance, Master Zack. Master Hancock had some business matters to attend to before your expedition. Once you are ready, I shall summon him. I feel compelled to warn you, even in times of peace, the climb up Mount Rockin is not for the faint of heart. I suggest you procure sufficient provisions if you have not yet done so, and ensure that your equipment is in working order. Tokamo's disciples have been tasked with maintaining the mountain's wards. They will open the way for you upon your arrival. Speak with that falconer when you wish to depart, but must remain here. I shall be praying for your success. VNC Dungeon Finder. What? Variant Dungeon Mount Rockin now accept. What the fuck is this? Variant Dungeons, a matter of choice. Variant Dungeons are a unique type of duty featuring branching paths. By exploring these choices along with a quest character, will gradually reveal new elements of the overarching story. Unlock certain branches may require some detective work. Whenever you complete a path, a new story entry will be added to the journal associated with the dungeon. So keep at it until you discover all forks in the road. Make it part or go alone. The difficulty of variant dungeon is automatically adjusted to provide a challenge for parties of between 1 to 4 players. You can group with friends to make use of the party matching option, or put your solo player skills to the test. It can require effort and attention, but it's rarely possible to complete it. Is this a deep dungeon? Variant actions to allow for greater variant actions, great place to use those special variant actions. These actions mimic existing abilities such as Q or Rampart, alleviating the need for dedicated tanks, DPS, or healers. Okay. Each player has 2 actions available for use during the dungeon, and these can be changed at any time in the Dungeon Finder viewer. Enter the dungeon, and you can enter a variant dungeon via the VNC Dungeon Finder window, which is accessed by speaking with the NPC at the dungeon entrance, or selecting an option from the duty menu. The standalone window serves all your variant dungeon needs, whether you wish to read story discoveries, set your variant actions, or make changes to the dungeon settings. Okay, I guess I'll try it solo. Wait, what's my item though? 6. God damn it! I'm just shy. I need to replace the neck for next time. Yeah, I'm just shy. Well, since there's a minimum item level, probably not a good idea to do that. In that case, let's go to Ulda, see what this one unlocks. What do you unlock? Master Omegas, I presume? I'm Kokoshu. But let us be clear from the outside, I am not your true client. The personage who wishes to engage your service is the Sultana Nanamo Ulnamo herself. I kind of figured that. Sorry. I mean, sure, Momoji from the Adventurers Guild would hire me, but it's like she hasn't like put a word for me like urgently, so it's most likely going to be the Sultana. First, however, pray allow me to explain the request itself. Then you can decide whether or not you wish to proceed. I just recall the tunnels beneath the city of Ul'dah. Yes. Flashbacks. I speak, of course, of the Sildin subterrane, the passage and waterways through which you made your escape on the day of that ill-fated victory banquet. It seems that one of the tunnel sections collapsed during the commotion, and the crew, comprised primarily of Immortal Flames, has since been put to work on repairs. In the process of restoring the masonry, however, they have come across an unexpected gate. It was described as antique in design, inscrutable in purpose, and sealed by some mystical force. The report appeared of great interest to the Sultana, and she expressed a desire to investigate the strange portal firsthand. Furthermore, she feels that Master Tarupin and the like are overprotective. It will prevent her from exploring to her heart's content. Oh, that's right. The Bull's kid is watching over her now as like her private escort. Almost forgot about that. Are we then to send Her Royal Majesty into potential peril without a trusted escort? You see my dilemma. As a proven champion of Eorzea and veteran of countless heroic endeavors, it is to you whom we would entrust the Sultana's safety. Besides which, she would have it no other way. Regrets versus I'm not sure about this, but if that's what the Sultan wants. And adventures. Thank you, Master Omegas. It will mean a great deal to Her Grace. Please wait here and I shall inform the Sultana of your decision. Curtsy bow. Hey! Zach, nice to see. Thank you for coming. I greatly appreciate you indulging this selfish request of mine. Is that outfit new? Oh, then again, the last time I saw her in an outfit that wasn't the Sultana one was like at the end of like of Stormblood with one of the side quests where she was an inspector for one of the side missions. I should hope for the sake of your adventurous spirit, however, that the mystery at hand proves more intriguing than odious. Silent stare, okay. Nod. Head tilt, no questioning eyebrows. Kokoshu spoke up broadly of what to expect, yes? And allow me to add a few details to the story. According to the report, the gate bears an intricate flowery design. The flames were unable to ascertain its origin or significance, but I have seen such a motif before. The very same design adorns a key in my possession, the last gift I was ever to receive from my dear departed parents. Ooh. I recall the ceremony with which it was presented, and their promises to take me to the place the key unlocked once I had come of age. They spoke excitedly of the choices I might make, of the things I would behold on my chosen path. But they were called away to Thal's halls long before that day would arrive. With mother and father gone, I despaired of ever learning the key's purpose, and now this portal is found. Surely you understand why I cannot leave it unopened. There could be anything behind that gate. There could be anything behind that gate. Excited? Or just... or monotone? That's what I'm getting from the ... and the exclamation. Yeah, excited. You see, I knew I could count on your enthusiasm. How reassuring it will be to have a veteran adventurer at my side. Not that I distrust Papa-chan or Pippin, of course, but if I told them, they would only seek to dissuade me of my course. As for Kokoshu, she was the first I brought into my confidence. She is, after all, my lady-in-waiting, and serves as my double when I am away. I hadn't wished to involve anyone else, but she flatly refused to cooperate unless I enlisted a reliable escort. Thus, here we stand. And though I regret the need to have you complicit in my subterfuge, the idea of exploring with you has me giddy with anticipation. If you can make your way directly to the excavation site in central Thanaland, the foreman there has been instructed to permit you entrance. Considering the tunnels reach all the way to the palace, security protocols dictate that we receive reports anytime someone enters the ruins. I will take that as my signal to join you via the secret passage, of course. Now, let us make our preparations. We should, as you say, be ready for anything. Chick is adorable with a little hat on. Hey, Gabriel. Wait, this is right here. I'll just fucking run it. If you want to do that 8-man, I'll be ready for it after this dungeon. I'm going for some 1 or 2 stuff. Sure thing. Oh, in that case, let's do the 8-man right away. Invite me to the party when you're in. As I think is coming on. Not a fellowship. Where are you, Koei? Let's explore mounts while I'm at it. Nightmare. Ifrit, Garuda, Titan, Ramu, Shiva. I guess I'm missing King Mog. Does King Mog give a mount? I'm assuming. Rising Phoenix. I am the mount. Just waiting on the invite, buddy. Oh, this one was part of the anniversary event. It was a free mount for the I think it was the last anniversary event or the year before. I can't remember. It was probably the last anniversary one. So you do the quest and you get this. I think it's purchasable now on the MOG station. But yeah, I got it for free while I had the chance. Fly no higher. Damn, I never realized how high the Thanalan walkways were. I get it, I can't fly higher. I really wish all the emotes would do something, like damage or something. But alas, nothing. Let me know when you invite me when you're on so we can do that 8-man. Hey. Okay. Oh, Ramza's in. I was expecting that. Okay, we're doing first circle. That was called Enter as Asphodelos, the first circle. Oh, I need to. Where is it? There you go. Where's my keyboard? Just so you know, Ramza. Hmm? I'm asleep. Did I get on the top of these trees? Nope. Or some tree. No, I'm thinking of fucking Starfield. Where these trees apparently have like the hardest like platform of leaves in the entire game. In like the city. Oh, I'm part of it. Okay. Let's rock and roll. Who are you? Save them. I must. Wait, what? Whoa. This reached one of the warriors we seek, but I'm afraid there's no way to answer questions. Perhaps you could what? Return to his senses? By kicking his ass? Okay. Oh. Oh, death borders, because of course. I like how they're like coming up with like story explanations for why we now have party members. Order of the Condemned, Erchthonius. Ooh, he looks tough. Oh, what is with the music? Ooh, okay. I know how that works. I've played video games before. Oh god, oh god! Oh, it's all three! Jesus! Oh my god, no! Oh god! I saw that, I couldn't do anything, I'm sorry. Take a second to rub my eye. We're off to a great start. You saw my ice and flame. Bunch of ice? What? I think I get it. Okay, so opposite colors as far as I put together. Is that raid wipe? Yeah, it's a raid wipe. Oh! I can allow these to run free. Spherical chain? Okay, so watch his colors, got it. follow him this time. Don't follow him. This isn't so bad. This is fun. This is neat. I don't know why I was thinking it might be hard. Oh, this thing. Oop. Spicy. Ooh. Now spicy. I do double defense. Why? Because why the fuck? Oh, they give you a shield as well. Fuck it, because why not? Hey, we did it! Da, 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 da. Nod. I got me a victory drink. Now I'm new, so I'm gonna greet all of this need. Because I need new gear. Oh damn, I forgot to do the recommendation. Shit. I got too distracted by my drink. Hello, totally not Elidibus. Yeah, I am like 90% sure you're Elidibus. That was a thrilling display, and if I may say so, vaunting, the warriors I spun from your Aether fought even more splendidly than I had anticipated. I suppose they were cut from excellent cloth after all. We should wait until this man regains his senses. He wears the robes of a warrior, and I would be very curious to know what drove him to attack us sight unseen. I didn't cadaverific him, did I? Zach, he stirs. He stirs, you say? What came over me? It's coming back to me. My mind was filled with a storm of desperation, anger. I leapt at you, though I knew naught of your intentions. Pray accept my apologies and my thanks. I do not knock some sense back into me. I may have fallen upon some someone less capable of defending themselves. I'm Ecthonios, a warder of Asphodelos, Pandaemonium's highest lair, in the place we're in now. Oh, you must be wondering why you were so desperate to keep us out. What is happening in Pandaemonium? The creations inherited within Alphadeus have been set free and stalk its halls to no end but violence. That's certainly a problem. That is not good, to say the least. Has this ever happened before? No, never. Each level of Pandaemonium is under the charge of a key ward, who keeps strict control over the most minute aspects of their domain. They're selecting with great care, and their loyalty to Master Labrea is absolute. Yet something has gone terribly wrong. Try as we might to hold the line, the chaos within is overwhelming. I hardly realized that I had become separated from my own colleagues. I remember a chorus of whispers assailing my senses, and afterwards only flashes of rage and fury, then blackness, from which I woke to find that whatever had overcome me was gone. I see your senses have been muddled by magics that affect the mind. Perhaps the self-same ones that saw you separate from the other warders. Whatever had taken hold of me, thank you for releasing me from its clutches. That you come here from the surface must mean some word of our plight has reached the outside world. If you know anything that may help, pray tell. Now we on our own, buddy. Horror among horrors. So Pandaemonium's protections are indeed being dismantled from within. By the same individual or individuals that released its captives and set them upon you. No doubt. Such knowledge avails us little, however, if we cannot ascertain their identity. NameIsZ, was it? You said you worked for an organization under the auspices of the Convocation. Were they to receive word of what has transpired here, what measures would they take? Nuke the place from orbit, I'm assuming? Doubtless they consider this place to be a lost cause. Anyone's ties to the outside world would be severed, or perhaps it would be wiped from existence entirely. Man! Shit! I was joking about the nuke from orbit thing. Oh fuck. As I thought, were the creatures to escape into the outside world, there would be untold carnage. The words of Labrea would never risk that. Despite what value the research subjects may hold. All the more reason to work with haste. If we can't expect further help, then it falls upon me to save the others. I'll not leave them behind. You would go alone? I won't leave the other warders to face certain doom. I know they fight for survival even now. They wouldn't abandon their duty. They would see the creatures return to their cells at any cost. And so I must do the same. NameIsZ, I know the request I'm about to make of you is a monumental one, but please say not a word of this to the Convocation until I have been given a chance to set things right. Forgive my rudeness, Ericthonius. My decision cannot be swayed by emotion. You would only be consigning yourself to an early death. Strength of resolve alone cannot win in the face of overwhelming odds. I mean, he's right. That being said, our investigation has only begun, and we would be remiss to turn back ere we've made an exhaustive survey. So, for the time being, there's slightly more than resolve to rely upon. So, just keep throwing me at the problem until the problem's solved. I knew you would all be all too eager to join us. Each moment since you fell from the skies has been more interesting than the last. More and more you remind me of my dear friend, which goes some way toward encouraging me that this matter will yet reach a satisfactory conclusion. Huh, who's that friend of yours? Could it possibly Azim? The Traveler? I wonder. So, you agree to help? For the moment, our goals align. The protective magics of Pandaemonium yet hold, so for the moment, time is in our favor. Let us proceed upon the course you and Zack have set upon us. Set us upon. I don't know how to English. Don't know how to word good. Demas and Zack, yes? Thank you. The warders owe you a great debt already. We shall be glad to have someone familiar with Pandaemonium's halls by our side. A party of 3 is ever so much more entertaining than a pair of 2. Now, let's turn our attention to rescuing your colleagues. Perhaps be wise to approach the gates in case any have followed you out. I don't know how to use words. Let's see here. I'm getting quick tongue. Let's go with 7 minutes. Da 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 da. It seems our investigation will be quite the ordeal after all. Still, I find it hard to believe that La Brea knows naught of what's transpired here. Whoever the mastermind of this crisis is, they do not lack for power and cunning. Alright, next ring, and next one, and we'll be done for you for tonight, cameo. I think. I don't know. Not a sound can be heard from within, which means neither creature nor warder has made it this far. We should begin forming a plan to save them at once. Forgive me if I misunderstand, but do you mean the rescue of the warders and creations both? Naturally. Although they may be dangerous, they're valuable research subjects. I wouldn't see our labor, our untold hours of study, go to waste. I dare say La Brea would smile to hear you say such a thing. That is, if we have had no cause to report this incident to him. He's not punching by the smile. I'm not sure his face is capable of such warmth. Man, even back then, people giving La Brea shit. So he's a grumpy ass even back then. Ah, so you have met him before. I was under the impression he rarely visited Pandaemonium. I have, yes. My mentor was the previous head of this facility. That's to say, La Brea's predecessor is the position of Chief Keyword. Her name was Athena, and she was a researcher with the words. 'Twas she who would appoint me to this position, in fact. I see, I did not know there was a Chief Keyword before La Brea. Your motivation to save your research subjects is not entirely driven by duty to the words, then. You wish to also preserve the work of your mentor. You have the right of it. I'm lacking ideas of how to go about it, however. I'm a mere warder and cannot wield intimate magics. Sorry. But of course, I can hardly expect you to be versed in the magics we use here. If you recall, during our battle earlier, I bound you in ethereal shackles. Internment is a more refined and powerful magic based upon the same principles. While both are used to keep our subjects docile, only the key word of each tier is permitted to use interment. Even if I were allowed, I lack the aptitude to use the spell to any notable effect. Fascinating. I have some knowledge of these forms of spellcraft, actually. Albert himself established their foundation, if I recall. While shackles are meant to bind an object in place for a short time, internment freezes the very special space around it for as long as the caster wills. Indeed, while the illusory beings you summoned in our fight suggested as much, I see your knowledge of magic is vast. Perhaps you've already mastered the art of internment. And I've been lecturing you like a child all this time. I'm afraid my knowledge ends there. I have not the precise understanding of how the invocations interact with natural laws that would be needed to cast said spells with any consistency. While I consider myself well versed in various magics, I will be ill-advised to assume the duties of keyword without instruction. That being said, if I were to learn more of the internment and its inner workings, perhaps. Well, you have a warder standing in front of you. You find me to figure out the rest. Let's be supportive. Well, the solution is obvious when you put it like that. Ericthonius, you imply that what prevented you from performing intimate was lack of magical capacity. Well, if I supplemented your power with my own, will the spell succeed then? I can't say for certain. I've never heard of such a thing being done. I believe it may be our best recourse, that is. Of course, assuming that you can perform the initial rites and incantations flawlessly. Even the smallest misstep and we would have to start over. You needn't worry about that. I've seen the spells cast so many times that their motions have been burned into my memory. I won't disappoint. Very well, let us work out the specific afterwards. Once we do, we can test out our methods on one of the escape creatures. I suppose there's a matter of finding one. It would be foolish to rush in blindly, lest we find ourselves surrounded with naught but an untested stratagem at our disposal. Nay, I would prefer to engage a single creature that Zack could dispatch on his own if the spell were to go awry. I agree. I may have the idea in that regard. Recall seeing the hippocampus wandering the waterways during my flight. Perhaps it's still there. The subjects housed within Aphroditeos are fond of water. I believe we'll be able to engage the beast without fear of unwanted guests. Then that shall be a first target, or perhaps subject is a better term. Before we commence with the interment magics, the creature should be weakened to a sufficient degree. I believe I can trust you with the task. As dependable as ever, once you have given it a thorough trouncing, we shall bind this hippocampus with the keyword's magic. Until then, illusions shall fight by your side. The hippocampus will be alone, but it's a daunting opponent nonetheless. Its magic warps the environment around it, and will be at home amidst the waterways. Steel yourself for a fight. Ooh, you ready for this one, KVL? You ready for this one, Kohei? The second circle. That's it. That's okay, we are ready to fulfill our respective roles. Truth be told, this will be the first time I have practiced magic and requires a degree of cooperation between parties. How thrilling. Athena ever drove home the fact that her subjects should be treated with the utmost care. It would be best if we could see them confined once again rather than disposed of like beasts gone feral. But we're tanks! Where's our short tank waiting privileges? The tank roles have been filled! We need healers and DPS now! I'm waiting longer than 30 seconds! This is an outrage! Ready? I'm just waiting. Damn it. Come on, people, join. Like it's a... Come on. 5 minutes, my ass. Well, take it, there's only been 3.5 minutes, but come on, it should be faster than this. I think. Hopefully. Usually. I don't know, it's been a year since I did, like 2 years since I did dedicated gaming daily. let's see. Calling from the other phone. Oh. There's my controller. There we go. World Unsundered. Asmodeus, the second circle. Okay. Can you close the door, please? Oh, Celine, can you close the door, please? Thank you. I was not expecting that design. Its neck is a giant disembodied mouth. Shared tank buster? Oh shit, oh shit! Okay, head does a wide thing, the body does a forward thing. Okay, got it. That sounds like a raid wide. The diagram that's a picture on some rage. I'm also like trying to keep an eye on like what the hell it's doing. Ah, shit. Oh, really? That was it? Really? I was expecting more, dude. Where's it go? Ooh. I was like... Oh, I think I left too quickly. Yeah, I definitely left too quickly. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no, 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 no. That wasn't so bad. It was actually pretty easy. Hey. Creepy looking horse. That wasn't so bad after at all. I'm gonna do run more. Okay, let's see. I was trapped by fire or water, I suppose, but I had faith that we would see it through. So long as we had our stout arm, of course. I knew you were no mere mercenary, but to make such clean work of the hippocampus, seasoned fighters scarcely have occasion to visit Pandaemonium, let alone display their skills. Mastery takes all forms indeed. Needs to say, our plan worked to perfection, in no small part thanks to you two. NameIsZ's power was more than enough to complement the interment. Spellcasting was never my strong suit, but that almost made me feel like a proper magus. Truly? Having seen your abilities firsthand in your fight with Zack, I beg to disagree. Shackles is the one exception. It's just only because I've been forced to practice it since I was but a small child. Other magics have me feeling completely out of my depth. Regardless, it seems luck is on my side to guide me to you. We may prove the impossible possible after all. So critical hit. After campus ability, I should not blame you for wishing to avoid engaging any further creations of the place of their choosing. Last I doubt we have the luxury. While our success in sealing away the hippocampus is certainly heartening, the fact that we have yet to see any other warders concerns me. The keyword of Asmodeus is nothing if not cautious. Doubtless he has gathered what warders he could and retreat to a safe area. Let us hope so. It occurs to me that I know little of the keywords besides the magical prowess. Is there aught more you can share? Oh! Of course, a name man Hesperos is in charge of Asmodeus. Not only does he have thorough knowledge of the creatures here, but he takes great pains to be a mentor to each of the warders under his charge. I'm sorry, but he looks evil as fuck looking at that. It could just be the shading, but damn, he looks evil. He has done much to ensure that I flourished here, in spite of my ineptitude at magic, and I've always known him to be the sort of man who faces difficult decisions with unwavering composure. Furthermore, keywords are not only masters of their tournament, Masters of Enchantment, they can also bend the hallways of Pandaemonium to their will with creation magics. With all this in mind, I am certain that so long as Esperos guides them, the other warders are safe. I can see why absolute control over the environment is imperative, and we face the hippocampus upon arid sands instead of waterways. I suspect the battle would have ended much more quickly. In any case, if this Hesperos is capable of and caring as you say, we would do well to seek him out as soon as we can. He has like as not taken your colleagues to a secure location. The safest place would be the innermost circle of Asmodeus. From there, they could flee to Abyssos if or pressed. Abyssos? Really? Oh man. Even should they have sought a safe haven within the other circles, if we make for the fourth, we ought to encounter them on the way. Indeed, and then we shall gain a comprehensive understanding of the situation within Asmodeus, which will be essential in determining whether we ought to continue down to Abyssos. Oh, so we're definitely going to down to Abyssos. The rub, of course, is that I myself have possessed no power to bend the circles to my will. Instead, we must proceed through the central corridor, which was barred by the Phoenix? Last I checked, the Phoenix? I have heard of that name before. A fiber of life. It's a phoenix. Okay. Beyond unquenchable brilliance, the perfected concept boasted nigh boundless restorative powers, if I recall. Truly an exemplary feat of creation magics. Perfection is ever built on the back of failure, however. Labre has suffered countless missteps during his experiments. And he was hardly the only one. The Phoenix will be but one of many attempts at the concept gone awry. Aye, far from evoking wonder, our Phoenix is a creature of fury and wrath, only seeks to turn the world to ash. Thus was it confined within Pandaemonium. Development of the concept continued elsewhere. As the moons turned, the more and more researchers abandoned the project as an impossibility, save for Habre and his words. Sorry. When I received word that at long last Albrea had succeeded, where so many others had failed, I was nearly overcome. Pray tell, how did the warders of Pandaemonium celebrate their master's accomplishment? I don't believe we did. The research of the words of La Brea has little consequence to our work here, save for those rare times it charges us with a new specimen. Truth be told, I don't remember anyone making notes of the occasion. But enough reminiscing, we must make ready to confront the Phoenix. While it's possible that it flew off to some other wing of Pandaemonium, we will make that assumption at our own peril. Better to assume that we'll need to bring Asmodeus' most unruly subject to heel. I certainly see no reason to delay. The Phoenix's power over flame will avail it far less in a barren corridor than anywhere else. So it may serve us well to subdue it sooner rather than later. What's going on? Oh. Okay. I knew he was evil! we're still in Pandaemonium, and he warped it. Okay. But it took me a second. Dude looks like Dracula in that outfit, man. It seems whoever's behind this can alter the space around us at will. We face an uphill battle. Impossible. If those recreation magics can work, then that means... Let's confront the reality after we have conquered the enemy in front of us. Every drop of our focus will be required if we are to insert the Phoenix. You ready for Phoenix, KVL? The third circle. There's enough from relying the large immigration distractions from enough of the high ahead. The Phoenix's rage will be unbridled, but I trust you are prepared for the worst. Fight well, friend. Hey, fast Q, awesome. Well done, Sundered. As for day is the third circle. Oh, fuck. That looks like a very mean Phoenix. Okay, Burning Rain, circular. Okay, that wasn't a raid wipe. Oh, okay. Ah, damn, I missed it by a second. A big one. Oh. Okay, I see how it is. Okay, so Scorch is the raid wipe. Hey, there's another Phoenix. I see. Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! We did get the other ones, okay! Okay. No, you idiot! No! You're gonna die! Oh. Okay. We live. Never mind. We're good. Right, Cinderwind. Oh! I see. I noticed at the last second. Middle. Ooh. Get the other one, dude. I think I see. Don't let the circle be in the, beyond the birds. Don't let the bird get the word. Oh. Shields. Shielding. Rats in the way. Oh, I see. That's nice. Ooh. I got you, bro. Devouring Brand? Oh Jesus, what the fuck? Ow, ow. I misread that. Hey, we did it! That wasn't so bad. Only took us 2 tries. GG, KVL. Now, Pokeball it. Weaken it, and then capture it. Pokemon. Pokeball it with magic. Hey. Da, da, da. Da, na, 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 na. Da, na, na, na. Oh, was there a treasure for this one? The fuck? No treasure? Or can I not? Oh, I got it all. Okay. I got confused for a second. I got it all. With that, the Phoenix is shackled once more. However, there is yet the matter of this arena. Actually, I'll be right back. Gotta take care of something. And I'm back. It's a pretty bitchin' arena. As you told us, there is but one person nowadays with the ability and authority to wield such magics. Though fortunately, it appears he has saved us the trouble of finding him. Huh? Is he above us, or is he going to teleport? A contemptible display as befits an inferior specimen. Inferior? Bitch, I will slap you silly. Even so, I expected it would at least delay your advance. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of internment drag the phoenix back to its cage. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creators cared to admit, or you are no mean trespassers. I had hoped our suspicions were misplaced, but alas. He looks like Dracula, man! He's got the fucking floof and everything. Keyword Hesperos, why? What have you brought such chaos to your beloved Pandaemonium? Because what is a man but a miserable pile of secrets? Pandaemonium, pitiless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast, unlike those charged with its keeping. What has possessed you? I don't understand. He's got fangs like a fucking vampire. Oh, Ericthonius, must you pester me with these unnamed questions? Think for yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. Then again, you have never been one for insight. Why Massalabrea suffers your mediocrity, I shall never understand. Oh, damn. He threw shade at you. You may look like him, but you're not the Hesperos I know. Something has warped you too, from the inside out. The keyword I knew had compassion for all those under his charge, be they clad in robes or shackled in chains. Was that all a farce? Did you hide your contempt for us all these years? Those who are content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depths. You prove my opinion of you with every word. My mind is clearer than it has ever been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp for answers makes the bile rise in my throat. Ooh. Harsh line. Such wasted potential. Be son to Massalabrea and no more skilled with magic than a newborn. What? You're Lahabrea's kid? Is that what Lahabrea looks like? But of course, it's always about Lahabrea. Oh shit, do you take up Lahabrea's mantle and I kill you in the future? Silence, you're not worthy to utter his name. So this dude is a Lahabrea simp. For once, be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities. Beyond your shallow reckoning, I have slipped the surly bonds of mortality. I've become one with our mythic creations and rid myself of imperfections. I stand upon the threshold of godhood. With enough talk, have at you! As a Hemitheos shall I serve Massalabrea, ever faithful unto the end of days. And he shall require no other. I think not. Oh, she just punched it. Oh shit. Get that weak shit out of here. Are you blinded by arrogance that you have lost sight of what it means to serve? Ericthonius is more capable than you could ever know. It was thanks to his instruction that I was able to master the art of interment, both how to wield it and how to break free of it. Damn, he said, get that shit out of here. Zach, let's quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Hesperos' mind, it is plain his power far eclipses our own. We must have time to gather our strength. Think fast, Chucklenuts! Oh my god, he even twirls the cape like fucking Dracula. Weaklings though you may be, it takes a singular aptitude to master interment so quickly, to say nothing of how swiftly that familiar laid low the phoenix. Regardless, their noble aims will be their undoing. When they fritter away their strength in claiming the beast of Asphodeus, I continue my work. Even should they survive long enough to reach the hearts of my domain, naught shall await them but doom. I eagerly await your arrival, Ericthonius. Even dullards have their uses. Please leave me be. My darkest suspicions have been realized. We face the keyword of Asphodeus himself. More than that of the revelation, however, Ericthonius worries me. He loved Hesperos for his compassion, but received naught but scorn from whatever the keyword has become. He has said little since our return. I only hope that the shock of recent events does not prove to be the death knell for his resolve. I got those two. Let's go with the critic. Was then loath to disturb Ericthonius so soon after what had just occurred? I'm afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events concerning both the keyword and his father. He searches into saying aught concerning La Brea when subject was broached. Doubtless his relationship with his father is a fraught one. Seriously, this place gives me Kingdom Hearts vibes. The creation of the ward which surrounds Pandaemonium was an astounding feat of magical prowess. A feat accomplished by none other than La Brea. That both my father and I can bind others in chains is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. Ah, so it is true. I'm La Brea's son, bereft of his talent for magics or his brilliant mind, but his son nonetheless. Surely this doesn't come entirely as a surprise to you. Alright, later, KVL. I'll at least unlock this so that we can just jump right into it next time. Hey, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackles since childhood. Assuming you haven't been employed here quite that long, it had to indicate some long-held connection with La Brea. It was La Brea that taught me how to cast ethereal shackles. But that was it. My further education was overseen by the words of La Brea, or specifically my mother, who was a researcher there. Athena? You speak of Athena, chief keyword after La Brea. Jason Williams. Why am I surprised? I figured it out. I put it together in the few seconds you said it. How astute. I can see now why you were chosen to lead this investigation. You have the right of it. Athena was my mother, and it was she who invited me to join her here. La Brea had nothing to do with it. I see there is little love lost between you two. What I cannot see is why Labrea has appointed chief keyword when another was already in his place. Was in place. My mother's not gonna. Ooh. Shit. Sorry. And Labrea was all too eager to assume her responsibilities. With Neriamon to mourn her, what love do I owe him now, when he offered not one drop of compassion then? I see. She's no longer with us, an expression to convey the end of a life. I have known only the public face of Labrea. While he is lauded for his ability to maintain composure in the face of unnerving circumstances, I must admit that often he comes across as cold. Apologies, but can we speak of something else? This topic is an easy one for me to discuss. Of course, there are more pressing matters at hand. After all, namely, how to deal with Hesperos. We have yet to see the other warders. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Hesperos has confined them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now that he is aware of our presence, he will be preparing for our next encounter. We can't expect to face him on equal footing, quite the opposite in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after the creations is another moment Hesperos can contrive another advantage for himself. And wisest course would be to find him first and foremost. You can say that he has become one with the creations. Perhaps that means he is vulnerable to interment? Oh! He wanted to be the strongest Pokemon of all, but now he is weak to Pokeballs. In theory, that should be possible. However, it is enough to merely confine him. Is it enough to merely confine him? After all he has done? I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it all truly so that he could serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put Labrea's own work at risk in trade for some nebulous power. Labrea is the chief keyword of Pandaemonium. How would throwing it into disarray win his favor? It doesn't make any sense. I share your curiosity, but we must consider that our enemy has us at a disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters, or would it be too dangerous to allow him a quarter? I want answers too. If I feel like I'm fine, I can always strike him down. I've killed tougher. Daring as ever, I see. I know not which trials you have faced in your past, but to see you so certain is all the convincing I need. Very well, let us try Ericthonius' plan. Thank you, Zach. I believe I can shed some light on the nature of our foe. When Espiritu spoke with us, I noticed he bore the telltale fangs of the Vricalocaeus, a beast which feeds off the aether of its prey. Likely it is a creation Espiritu emerged his essence with. It's a vampire, isn't it? Vampire. And we know all too well that he can change the environment around himself at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victory. He calls himself a Hemitheos and claimed immortality. I know not how he discovered this dark art, but his actions do not bespeak a sound mind. Anisperos possessed such a lust for power that he would resort to this. Clearly, I misjudged him. I'd like nothing more than to strike him down myself, but seeing you wipe that arrogant grin off his face will just taste as sweet. Unfortunately, my partner is not here, so we will do this another time. Let's get me some armor. That's a sick-ass flourish. Gemstone token. Not you. Not you. Should be you. Here we go. Wow, I just weak. Well, let's at least get some stuff. I need one more ring that's better. Oh, let's get it for my Hey, level 605. The fuck? For a second there, I thought I saw someone naked. It's like, why? Master Omegas, Lady Kokoshu says you're to have unrestricted access to the ruins for some manner of confidential assignment. I wonder, does she have anything to do with what they found in that collapsed section, or... Actually, never mind that. I'm not meant to ask any questions. The rubble's been mostly cleared away, but please, do watch your footing down there while you're tripping over a loose rock in the gloom. A new variant dungeon. Is that what these are? All the dungeons are now going to be variant dungeons? In that case, should we do this one? Variant Ultimatum. Ooh, I haven't seen that in a while. It also now has stun. Additional effects region. Let's go to enable party matching. I wonder what a variant dungeon is like. Oh, new white mage. Are variant dungeons just the new level 90 dungeons? Is that it? Zach, I knew you'd come. Clearly we have inquiring minds and a crushing need to be of use in common. Any road, I'm pleased to report that the Ragnarok has already been prepared for our journey. A journey that, unfortunately, will not require the massive quantities of aether that fortunately will not require the massive energies of aether that were necessary for our previous voyage beyond the stars. Hackens be wonder? Hells if I know. There's an important gift from Mother, or perhaps a manifestation of Medion's true desire. This vessel is strongly connected to the Ultima Thule. The strong fact that it somehow simultaneously exists in both locations, here in Labyrinthos and on the outer edge of the universe. It's like their cop out for how this thing existed here and there. Does it make more sense to you now? No? What matters little. What matters is that we get to the other side and see what is troubling my dearest pro. On that note, let us be off. Whoosh. No, this is supposed to be like the end of like fucking everything. It's beautiful in its own way. See, Ragnarok just here surely as it did and does back in Labyrinthos. With the vessel forming a conduit of sorts, we may also easily teleport between the two locations. Convenient, would you say? Precisely because locations are so indelibly connected to each other. However, I fear that whatever has triggered my probe's distress signal has the potential to threaten Labyrinthos as well. And so I will investigate without delay. Let's see now. We'll see the distress signals coming from base Omnicron, not far from here. Let us hope my automatron friend can enlighten us further to the details. further to the situation. Database organic life form identified as NameIsZ, using standard grading protocol KLZ. This is my precious reconnaissance automaton, and yet it would appear this goods-for-nothing bucket bolts has gotten its oily paws all over it. Faye, stand by for a moment while I give it a good talking to. I believe that will turn out poorly. You miserable sack of sockets. What in heaven's name did you think you were doing with my oh-so-viable automaton? Completing logic circuits. N7000 categorically denies the accusations of this heresy organism. An advanced life form such as N7000 has no need for such outdated technology. On the contrary, this unit took pity on this makeshift machine and primitive society which created it and designed and deigned to issue a warning. Primitive, outdated. I'll show you primitive, outdated you. Wait. What is this warning you speak of? Initiating simplification to explain in imprecise terms that your crude mind might comprehend. Sometime after the organic life form known as Zach came here in contact with M017, the Omicrons noticed an irregularity. Ooh. Specifically, the power burst of energy from the remnants of a lost world. No doubt a reaction to Zach and his companions defeating the Endsinger. Fortunately, the energy wave itself caused no appreciable damage. Less fortunately, it housed within it an encoded message from the strategic matrix known as Stigma 1. The message contained a single word, a single command: live. That seems innocent enough. Whatever is the problem? The message reached the sensors of Sigma 4. A logistics matrix that has long lain dormant, shocked back to life at the behest of its fellow intelligence, has resumed its duties in constructing weapons of mass destruction. Furthermore, there is a statistical probability of 99% that it will launch a full-scale assault on your imminently detectable home planet as soon as production is complete. You can't produce weapons if you're exploded. Let's remove its power source signal. These guys aren't so bad. Just let's remove the power source. Let's neutralize them. This unit projects that this would be less than ideal. Sigma 4's production capabilities are necessary to ensure the Omicron's existence is maintained in perpetuity. Disabling or destroying it is incompatible with the command issued by Stigma 1. There's no way we might simply change its mind. The Stigma 4 is convinced the warrior is essential to its survival. Could we not persuaded that an unprovoked offensive might threaten its existence even more? The grubby organic life form's proposition has merit. Grubby. As a military information and operations specialist, this unit does possess the capability to write the memory banks of other artificial intelligences. If this unit were to hack Stigma 4's neural core, implant the memory that such an offensive once led not to victory, but to failure and near eradication, it must logically conclude that preemptive attack is ill-advised. To accomplish this unit will need access to Sigma 4 and use a dimensional manipulator to generate a virtual environment simulating its memories of war. We must traverse the environment and nullify Sigma 4's expectations of victory. That sounds simple and not at all likely to get us killed. What do you say, Zach? Leave the fight to us. I suppose we'll try. It can't be that way tougher than Omega, right? Right. Commencing Strategic Operations Protocol. All participants in the mission, please accompany this unit to access point at once. From this access point, it will be possible for this unit to establish a communications interface with Sigma 4's neural network. You may be interested to know that this is the first time this unit has been able to perform its intended function since the day it was commissioned. This unit is honored. It will do its utmost to maximize the probability of success. Or are you saying that you've never actually done this before? You really had me going with your advanced intelligence talk, but at least my probe had work experience. The flea-ridden life forms evaluation is inaccurate. This unit is equipped with a dynamic functionality. It simply has not encountered technology formidable enough to require its full capabilities before. More significantly, this unit has succeeded in establishing the interface with Sigma 4. All that remains is for you to enter the simulation and use whatever puny weapons at your disposal to destroy its core that lies within. That should see the Matrix sufficiently traumatized. As you remain in this physical space to ensure the communication interface remains stable as you carry out the operation. And do take care. Though the environment is virtual, any pain you suffer will feel quite real. So the dreamscape is now accessible. Regular duty. But it's so quaint. It would be a shame if Sigma 4 were to reduce it to cold, lifeless debris. Good looking there, Zach, and don't worry, I'll keep a close eye on the sun scrapping out to make sure you don't mess it around. I'll try that solo in a bit. Let's take another walk there. I need to think of something for it to do for D&D tomorrow as well. Well, we got enough time, so let's just finish this dungeon and then we'll call it for the night. Because I still got other stuff to do. Yeah, let's take a bit. Let's go to Mordona. How much tells her? Eagleshire. Let's grab some materials. Eeny, meeny, miny. You sell that card. Hey. Where's my keyboard? Ooh, the music. Oh yeah. Oh, this is like fight music. A little distracted. There we go. Proto Omega. Rear interceptors. Hello, people behind. Ooh. You can't kill me that easily! Who's gonna knock back? Who's gonna knock back? Ooh. So they usually followed another machine race too. Oh, did cheat move. Second. Oh, oh, oh. You ain't catching me lacking with that. Okay, you might catch them lacking. Goddamn. I didn't hit him hard. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Oh, what? And they're fighting dragons. Oh shoot. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh man, sorry about that. Oh, they cybernized dragons! That is so fucking cool. It sucks that it's cool how they look. It sucks with the story on their endless war and shit. Previously self-confirmed. Destroy this quote to override the expectation of victory. It's like a HAL 9000. Okay, I can't make a turnaround. Concerning. This seems really basic. Rocket punch. Oh shit. Didn't I know it was going to do that? I should pay more attention. Ah, I see. I see now. I get it. You sneaky little bastard. Mind hack? Oh shit. You sneaky little bastard. Oh Jesus, fuck. Let's go. This? Hey, I did it. I am smart. Will I dream? Baby, baby. Da, 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 da. Na, 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 na. Hey, I got a sticker. I know you can influence over Mario your progress the entire way. Oh, you're out here. Awaiting orders. Operation status success. Sigma 4 has abandoned its military offensive. N7000 submits new orders to Sigma 6. Telling to Sigma 4. Sigma 4 is instructed to immediately cease production of all weapons and attack units. Initiating production of diplomatic hologram units. Analysis of memory data complete. Further pursuit of planned invasion is calculated to have a 99.999924634% probability of resulting in utter annihilation. N7000's out and 7000's orders are deemed strategically and logistically sound. Reconfiguring production infrastructure. Take that, glowing eyeballs. Oh my dearest N7000, I apologize for all the times I called you a sack of bolts. Why, you're the most impressive military information operations unit I've ever met. This unit expresses gratitude to the hero Zack and soft-looking organic life form. This unit could not have succeeded without your help. It hit Tenando with a fucking head scratch. It hit bleh. This also marks the completion of this unit's duties. With the invasion halted indefinitely, there remains no military operation or conflict requiring this unit's functions, preparing to shut down and enter permanent energy-saving hibernation. Shut down? What nonsense is this? Did you not receive an order to live just a short time ago? Eternal sleep doesn't sound like living to me. Come on, Zack, say something and set this bolt head straight again, won't you? Why not put your abilities to work for peace? To shut down will be inconsistent with the orders Sir gave you. Let's go with peace. Paragon this shit. He's right. You were told to live, and live is what you'll do. If you don't have a war to wage anymore, then you should use your talents to bring in a new future for peace and hope. A war of the appropriate protocols. This unit possesses little practical experience in peacetime operations. You can access Stigma 4, can you not? By interfacing with its memory banks, might you not be able to, say, find knowledge of lost civilizations you might simulate for edification of those who live now? Indeed, such a task would be within this unit's capabilities. But what about when that task is complete? Without an ongoing mission, sooner or later this unit is bound to lose its purpose. What happens then? Well, let's see now. I suppose you go open a cafe. The fuck? Back at Old Charlie, there's a fire establishment called The Last Stand. People gather to share food, drink, company, and reasons to meet again. Zack delivered this world from the brink of despair and helped people dream of a brighter future once more. Or we could do the same for other civilizations Meteon found. Hey! This unit finds the furry lifeform suggestions difficult to process. And yet, realizing accurate simulations of myriad of civilizations, including those the Omicron have not encountered, would undoubtedly challenge this unit to the fullest. There's reason to remain active for the foreseeable future. Precisely, you see? I knew I was onto something here. Speaking of here, Zack, do you know anywhere nearby that could use a good cafe? Is an empty structure that might be suited for in the necropolis? Well, why didn't say so sooner? Oh. This unit has taken the liberty of accessing Signifor and simulating a highly advanced war machine from Gordona. Well, do take care not to be annihilated. This unit has been dispatched to support N7000 in its new mission. It looks forward to dispensing various liquids. Analysis indicates that in order to obey the primary directive LIVE, it will be necessary to establish a cooperation with other civilizations. Initializing cafe security system. Defenses engaged. I don't think defenses are needed. But we'll just look at that spacious counter, outdoor seating, and a fine layer of homey gray dust. Best of all is the view of that massive Death Star that Meteor was lurking in for ages, looming ominously overhead. People are going to love this. Think about it, it's poetic. The very place here was nearly extinguished forevermore, now a beacon of it. This unit has still not fully processed the concept of a cafe, while simulating elements of lost civilizations as its ongoing mission. That'll be just fine, N7000. You focus on what you do best and leave the rest to me. I'll have you know, I learned a thing or two about preparing and serving victuals and beverages in my time at the Last Stand. Not to mention that I've come up with a perfect name for our new establishment, The Last Dregs. An inspiring moniker, wouldn't you say? Sounds more like a bar. This unit is unable to process the statement. It must defer to the furry lifeform's judgment. I'll take that as a yes. Now we had best get to work. There are many preparations to be made before we're ready to open for business. You're more than welcome anytime though, Zack. Oh, and please tell the other Loperits I'm not dead. Yeah, that'd probably be important. Da, 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 da. Oh. Oh. This unit welcomes Omega Zack. Reports that this unit is currently in the process of residual energy exuded by the Death Star. As you tasked to analyze the data and utilize it in recreating remnants of lost civilizations from the depths of Mixion's memories. A cultural salvage operation, if you would. Response pre-save until the next replication process is complete. Last drug security protocol initiated. Any intruders will be eliminated. No, don't do that. What's the last drag is that Omega Zek. Teacup shipments is still en route. This unit is not yet able to dispense various liquids. You'll be with anything in the meantime. Am I gonna make this place like beautiful again? Oh, that would be amazing. But yeah, we're gonna be ending it here for tonight. If you're watching this on, like, I don't know, see it somewhere. Like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. I got Twitter and Twitch. Follow me there. Twitch will allow you to know I'm streaming. Same with Twitter. Well, Twitter, I just kind of repost shit, memes and stuff I see, and other stuff. Alright? Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.